So hello everyone and welcome back to Learning MG. So here we're bringing you the Rolex GMT Master 2. So we've done a few videos about it. So today we're going to talk a little bit about investments. Yes, that's right. Many of you have been asking me about the Rolex GMT Master 2, Submariner, Daytona. So you want to know all about it. Do I get my money back? Do I actually get more money than I paid for? Well, the answer is it depends. So yes, it is true that many sport models, such as the GMT Master 2, Submariner, Daytona, do have, at least at the moment, have an increase in the price that you pay at the actual let's say authorized distributor or the actual Rolex shop. It is true that you pay a price, and then once you go to the secondary market, these sport models tend to increment their value. Now, is this true for all the Rolex models? No, not at all. So the less sportier models, we're talking about the ones that have gold, the ones that are less popular. This is pure just let's say demand and offer. It's really goes down to how many people want this Rolex, how many are they. So it is true that there's this kind of sense of that there are not enough for all the people who actually want them. You go to a Rolex shop and you barely will see these sport models, and if you see them, they are replicas. They are not actually for sale. And it is true that in general you do get the sense that they are always too little, no? That they got too little of the stock. It is true, but I do want to say that with Patek Philippe, with Audemars Piguet, not all models do actually appreciate in value. So for instance, the Patek Philippe, we'll see that the Nautilus has incremented in value over the years, but it is true that they have other models that have not done those triple or quadruple the price of the retail price. Okay, so we've got to understand this, that once we buy a model, it is true that we may be lucky and have an increase in price, especially these sport models. But it is true that in the majority of the cases, not just Rolex, but any luxury brand, you may as well lose money on it. So for instance, let's say this actual Rolex GMT Master 2, they stopped actually, let's say, fabricating it just by any means. The Rolex decided to just cut off production. Then they bring, after a few years, so the prices go up. Then after a few years, they bring a new Rolex GMT Master 2 that is just awesome with this blue, just a little bit more better finished. And maybe your actual price of your Rolex goes down again because there's not so much demand because everybody wants the new one. So you just have to bear this in mind once you buy a Rolex, once you buy a luxury item, because in the end, it's a luxury item. It's just like a precious metal. It's like in the luxury brand, as Rolex says. We do have to always remember that if we're buying it to make a premium, be careful what actually Rolex or what actually watch brand you buy, because you might see yourself that once you need the money, you may get your money back, but maybe not all your money back. Now, it is true that what's the likelihood of I losing half of the money on this Rolex? Well, it's fairly unlikely. Most probably, if I wanted to sell it, at least I'll be back square, so at least I'll get what I paid for. But you never know, like with anything, with price and demand, and the offer getting increased year by year, you may actually see that the prices drop. We don't know. What I'm trying to tell you is to be cautious, to be careful what you buy. Be always try to see these actual precious luxury items as what they are, precious luxury items. If you get your actual bang for the buck, then by all means, congratulations. But remember that many authorized dealers, as well as Rolex, if they catch you reselling these items, they will ban you and they will not sell you anymore. So be careful with this too. I'm just saying that buy what you love, enjoy, and if by any means you need the money and you need to sell it and it has withstanded its actual price, then congratulations. But other than that, just wear them in good health. Just try to buy what you can afford, and that's my best advice I can give you. Now, as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we really have the YouTube algorithm. And if you've got any questions, just leave it down here in the comments below, and me or anyone from the Learning MG team will answer as shortly as possible. So as always, thank you very much for watching.